You know, rarely I come across something on fucking Facebook, of all places, that make me fucking grit my teeth and want to scream at the fucking TV. Because the fact of the matter is, Western entertainment in all aspects has sort of ceded ground to other nations, through other cultures, rather that storytelling, character, how you write the characters, even how they market the product. Like, they no longer market a product off mechanics, off story, off, the things that gamers actually care about. They market it off these odd fringe ideas of like, oh, hey, look at this character. This character likes to suck cock. And it's like, okay, maybe to, the clique of ideological individuals that, again, by the way, don't play these fucking games, maybe they care. Because the ones that, people who are gay and people who are part of the LGBT community who actually like games will also look at this and be like, okay, so what part of the game makes it a fucking game? We don't know. It's like, oh, okay. And through this mindset, you get games like uh, Kill the Justice League, Suicide Squad, that adds nothing to the story, nothing to canon, nothing to, the world, nothing to Rocksteady. And it's like mechanically, it's just a means to sell a season pass, to sell loot boxes, to sell, other things outside of the game. So what you have are games from the East that, again, this is a visual medium. Video games are a visual medium. You see games like these having visually, aesthetically pleasing female characters. And now you have, Takamori retweets a post stating that the white character in Ties of Annihilation looks attractive because it was developed by Chinese studios. In his retweet, he said these Chinese devs should consider consulting in the West on how to make female characters that actually stand out. And I'm like, and what did I say? What did I say? I said, fuck no, they should not. And I say this, right, because, look, Eastern developers, Eastern games have just been popping the fuck off in the past couple weeks. And all the Western really knows how to do is to piss off its consumers, piss off its player base, do literally everything in their power not to cater to the very people who put money on their table. And you might have a couple of indie studios that, actually quite a few indie that do the opposite of that and actually pop off. And yeah, there's probably a couple of studios that, you know, AAA Western gaming companies that have the means to put out products, but it's clear that the landscape is to treat the consumer like the baby daddy who needs to buy this product. In fact, if you do not buy this product, you're a bad person. And this is why, or if you do buy a product that ideologically people are against, you're a bad person. This is the reason why I've started this channel, right? This is the reason why I do this. Like, this idea that the products you consume or the products you don't is all of a sudden a judgment of your character. That is so fucking retarded. Like, we need to consult Trump to build this wall between fiction and reality, right? Like, how people act in fiction, even the fiction they consume is not a magnifying glass on their character. Like, we need to erect this divide between fiction and reality, because for the past, people have just torn down this barrier for the means to Karenize towards other people. Let's read the comments. Yes, because Western games are so highly regarded for their standout characters. IMAO. Yeah. Now, Sam, obviously you have the greats such as oh my god. even in the very fucking replies, they're roasting. How do I, God damn it. How do I minimize? Whatever. Um, he's right. Western devs should consult Chinese devs on how to make great games. Yes, absolutely. Because, again, the West, this is an art form that was created by the West on how to propagate your culture through soft power, through your entertainment. Like, America created this idea. Because it created this idea in a time where people hated each other for reasons, like rather it's nationality, rather it's race, rather it's culture, rather it's religion. And it's like, oh, well, we can come together to just enjoy playing video games. And it's like, oh, here comes the West with their bomb ass entertainment. Being like, yeah, that culture over there is pretty good. And, I play this game and enjoy this entertainment with another guy. He might be a different skin color or a different, class and creed. And we can just connect through this idea that transcends nationality, transcends race, transcends sex, and just chill the fuck out. But now all of a sudden people want to take that away because, I don't know, I guess people have daddy issues. Just give every game a character creator. Problem solved. Yeah, but I mean, there's a not good idea to having you play a character like in Kingdom Come Deliverance and like Witcher, you know. But yeah, I prefer just giving people or even in like Elden Ring when your character don't really do anything or say anything or his character doesn't matter, like you can fill them up like an empty jug. And I assume in Ties of Annihilation, you're playing a character, and I mean, all they really need to do is have her look hot. Like, I'm already sold on this game, right? And the fact that it's shitting on this Western idea that characters need to be ugly as sin, and developers need to shit on their consumers, and they demand you pay for the product anyway. Like, I might even buy 3 copies of this game. Dave Paulette here says no. Wow, there's a lot of comments on this. Yeah, that's why any female tell that to any female Final Fantasy character from V onward or B2. Yeah, again, though the West created this, other countries are now like they're perfecting it and they're now challenging even Western entertainment. How did so many people read this backwards, including me? So he said he wants Chinese developers to consult Western devs to make Western devs better, not the other way around. No, like people know the idea. He's a like it, when you say it in this context, people read it as the West having, all of the negotiation and be like, hey, we need to consult with you. And consulting in the West on how to make female characters that actually stand out. People know what's going to happen, right? Studios are going to be like, oh no, yeah, let's have ideas. Oh yeah, make her ugly, make her unattractive, make her, a boss bitch. Like in this context, right? People know what's going to happen. I want the East to stay over there and just make good games. Like, we should not mix for any reason. Because you see what happens when companies mix with the West. This is what's happening with CD Projekt Red. Like, they have to show their ESG. They're now going woke. Right now, it's yet another company that's going downhill. Like, no, don't consult. Don't give the West idea. The West knows what is. Western gaming and entertainment companies know what they're doing. They know how to sell a product. They just choose not to sell it in that way because, I don't know, they're run by theater kids. who just have daddy issues. So, no. Just stay where you are and make good fucking games. Com Contemporary Western ideas of what stand out in culture and media. What the fuck? I wasn't wanting to comment. Disappointed at the comprehension ability of commenters here. The caption is suggesting that the Chinese game devs should advise Western game devs, not the other way around. No, I mean, even if that is the case, no. Stay the hell over there. Make your good games. We'll stay over here. Lose the cultural battle. Maybe eventually Western companies will get that in their head. No, because every Western devs are about making women inclusive, so they're ugly, fat, and weird gender things, and dudes pretending to be women for some reason. These Western companies don't understand that sexy women help sell games. Look at Stellar Blade, Bayonetta, and women that are actually badasses and not made badasses to prove a point. See Lara Croft, Simus, Agent Dark, the women from the Uncharted series, Big Sister. Yeah, again, like, when you consult, quote unquote, you're exchanging ideas. The problem is Western ideas are bad. Like, it's not one sided, it takes two to tango. Like, they may advise the West, and the West may advise them. And what I'm saying is stay the fuck away from Western devs. Stay in your corner of the world, make good fucking games, impose your culture through there, and just allow the free market to profligate. Like, don't come to don't form a coalition. No. The problem, Chinese Japanese are doing better than the Western devs. Lol. Already soy. Western devs suck, so absolutely not. The Japanese, Korean, and Chinese games have better female characters. In the West, our female characters have more male-like qualities and features. Absolutely. And this is why I said no, the fuck they shouldn't. Right? And I know people see it as, oh, well, the East will tell the West how they should do it. No, don't. The West knows what the fuck. Like, Western game companies know what the hell to do to make their games appealing. They just choose not to do it. Like, the West created this idea. Like, just stay in the East, make good fucking games, and impose your culture to other places, and just stay the fuck away. Like, that's the best thing for Eastern devs, is to stay as far away from the West as humanly possible. Like, we see this power and idealism happening even in, like, anime. Like, PayPal and Western payment processor companies pulling the fuck out. And this is done deliberately for those companies to impose their values on countries and products from on the other side of the planet that's actually competing with Western products. And again, this isn't what the consumer wants. This isn't what the people want. This is simply the company, and they claim to be protecting their brand, and it's like no one views it that way. Like, you think you are trying to sell yourself as viewing it that way, but everyone knows what the fuck's happening. But anyway, to fully encapsulate and to give my overarching idea, no, stay over there, make good fucking games, sell them here, and we're going to buy them. And again, when they consult the West, you'll have people be like, oh, well, I consulted with the Japanese artist, and therefore you should buy. And again, they try to sell that idea, and maybe in the game's still going to be a flop. Like, no, just stay the fuck away from Western game companies. Eventually we'll learn that it's the consumer. Like, companies only really have the power to meet the expectation of the consumers, not the other way around. And if we don't, well, we're just gonna buy from other countries, other cultures that understand that. Like, that's how the market works, and it's not fair. Like, the market isn't fair, but it's the way it is. Like, it's not good, it's not bad. It's the force of nature. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about this. Peace.